damage over the top as well.
Just stay safe, bro.
Seems like Cloud9 are going to put a lot of pressure on those immobile carries, but you can say the same thing. The other
secured. Hambach still only level 5 on the Vi, so if they want to try to take any sort of a fight, it will be tough.
Winning lanes really nice for junglers, especially with the plan on everybody's minds now of this next crab that spawns in front of Dragon, bottom side for the spawn of crab. Also just means, in the words of Blabber, game is over. We got the bottom crab into the Dragon. That's going to guarantee our first and second Dragon. So
okay, let's see if who he ends up meeting the welcoming party here is not going to overextend himself. As Blabber, though, trying to go in. He's overextended, trying to steal away the enemy blue buff. Drops the clone to try to defend against the curtain call, but it's APA who's going to be killed off first. First blood over to Sentinels there in the mid lane for Dark Wings, but Sven gets one back into Hambach. Nice damage from the piercing arrow, but it's a double kill for Dark Wings.
They pull the
we don't have TP on either top laner. We thought it was going to be.
We have had a lot of 3-0s this weekend. Just early warning. And Cloud9 handily won the first game. Currently, though, setting up on Dragon. See if Sentinels are going to go for the engage. Hambach charging up.
Okay, Hambach wants to jump in. APA is going to be your target yet again. The curtain call opens up. APA is already down. A lot of damage coming out, though, the other way around, and that's 2 Sentinels dead. 2 dead on the C9 side as well. Sven back into the Dragon Pit as the equalizer drops on top of the objective, and Thanatos is still looking for his angle. C9 have lost 3. Sentinels have lost 2. Junglers are out of the picture on both sides. Thanatos still trying to fight here. Open up a little bit of space for Sven, who wants to steal it away, but no, the Jhin, Rahel, secures the objective.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he had a 4th shot there. And
no true tanks or anything like that. Obviously,
exactly.
There's some tools to be able to absorb, but they're going for Zen.
Yeah, they want a full send after that. Varus, Hambach goes in with the equalizer right behind him, and Sven is cooked. Sentinels have found their first kill, and now they're trying to get everybody out alive. Hambach is taken low, but Blabber's got to be careful. Impact goes underneath the turret. He does get rooted up by Vulcan. Sentinels, are they going to get Impact out? Not quite. It was nearly perfect, but they still make the play.
Yeah, really good play once again. They come at 3 angles at Sven. Flash Vi ultimate into Rumble ultimate into Huhi follow-up on the Recon. They take him down. Hambach surviving there with the Sundered Sky healing, doing a decent amount of work as well. Unfortunately for them, Impact at the very end does barely go down to the last shot, but still a very successful play and taking down the Varus. That is the only one with the gold lead on the top.
They know that Sven is a really strong member. They know he had no flash because of that earlier Dragon fight. And so Hambach has no hesitation to just fully send it on this play with everyone around. And Impact getting very, very strong, has earned 365 gold from the first strike. Has opened up a pretty good lead for himself here, as might have a Herald fight.
Okay, Herald started by C9. Got it already down to just 3,000 HP, but Sentinels are hanging around the area, and it looks like they're going to choose to just walk away from this one. Blabber can smite down the Herald, claim the eye, no problem, no contest here from Sentinels. But C9 are now behind. That shutdown on Sven, that's stopping him from farming and becoming the monster that he was in game number 1. That is going to happen to Rahel. Impact still hanging around on the flanks, seeing if C9 is going to overcommit towards this Dragon so they can look for some sort of an angle to punish. Rahel still has Curtain Call. He can contribute from a long way away. Vulcan engages. They're trying to find the burst here onto Huhi, and they barely miss out on killing him. Now C9 still looking to see if they can make this fight happen. APA does finally burn Huhi down. Vulcan barely staying alive. C9.
That's the next pick I want to fight, brother. I'll be here.
I also was clicking up.
Yeah.
I can move down to Dragon right now. I had top wave.
Okay, yeah, I'm down. If you got the wave, I'm down. Okay.
Think about Rumble zone.
Watching, you can go Recon, Phil.
Yeah, I'll go.
Take it.
Look Recon.
Okay. Got Drake. I'm leaving Vi.
Recon 1 HP.
Yeah, I'm on Vi.
I'm playing slow.
Yeah. Nice, Recon.
We got Rumber.
Nice, guys.
Alright, we got Recon.
That is caught back up. Dark Wings getting comboed down pretty heavily by APA, but Hambach is ready and waiting. APA with a Seeker's Arm Guard, staying alive for now. Spiraling Despair, can't kill him. Hambach's now got to be on the lookout. Huhi coming to try to protect his jungler, but Blabber has gone in here for the Cyclone. Thanatos right next to him. Sven's here for the additional damage with the piercing arrow. Hambach's going to fall, and Thanatos takes the kill.
I mean, APA, that was very nice. Really good reactions from him instantly to be able to deal with the attempted play from Hambach. But honestly, the setup from Sentinels Also a pretty decent one from them. Unfortunately, the rewards for Cloud9 are going to be huge positioning advantage around Baron. And now Sentinels have no smite, no jungler, so they just have to 4-on-5.
Yeah, Impact's already made his way in here with a teleport. Keep your eyes out for the equalizer. Vulcan there with a Hex Flash trying to catch Sentinels as they want to stop the Baron. It's already down to 2,000 HP. Smited by Blabber and C9. 21 minutes into the game, secure the Baron. But now they got to try to make sure they get everybody out. Thanatos and Blabber both low on HP as the curtain call opens up. Vulcan's going to body block the shots and really trying to build this lead even further.
Yeah, this is going to get pretty difficult here for Sentinels. Of course, they do have good wave clear with the Hwei. But it's scary. They're losing control of this whole area of the map. Yeah,
and he's just about to get 100-0 there thanks to the hook coming out from Vulcan. One support catches the other, but now Sentinels are once again in a 4v5. Vulcan nearly gets an additional dredge line there with the impact. APA swooping in from the side as Thanatos keeps everybody else occupied. He wants to go all out, and Darkwings tries to flash, but he still falls. Thanatos fighting for his life, but he finally drops. Meanwhile, Impact's cleaned up over in the jungle. C9 might have lost their top laner, but they got
trying to clear out some vision here. He just gets 100-0. Mikhails or not, you can't survive.
I mean, the whole squad jumps out of
there, so he used that to get away, so it is a trade of ultimates at the very least, but see,
yeah, there's your flash engage coming out from Sentinels. They found their pick onto Blabber, or have they? He goes over the wall, just trying to get back away. Blabber with a fancy feat, staying alive as Hombok dies to the Arcane Storm. Blabber's still cooking, and now Impact needs the damage on this Sven, but he cannot find it. C9, beautiful outplay, as Darkwings is going to be your next target. The damage is there as Blabber has made his way back in. One more crushing blow might do it, but he can't quite land the damage. Blabber's still burning, but APA's got the rampage killing the Darkwings. C9, don't lose a man.
What? He just E'd to him and got behind him as the Q was released from Vi, so he doesn't hit him? That was crazy. That was crazy work right there. What the?
And he's staying around at no HP till the very end of the fight. Goes back in, procs Thunder Sky on 2 people. The look here as Blabber's walking forward. They know he has no ult, so they go immediately in onto him. Too much overlap, unfortunately, on the CC, but then flash over the wall, E back to where Hombok was.
I like how we're also just going over how Blabber lives instead of all the rest of the members just killing Sentinels.
Well, we've got another kill on Sentinels here in the mid lane as Vulcan and Blabber work together for the pick on Rahel. Now that Jhin is out of the picture, this is what we were talking about at the start of the game. Like, the bot lane for Sentinels has to perform because Rahel feels like the main carry of the team. When that Jhin is down, C9 know they can just force their way through the front door, and the mid lane inhibitor falls right after.
If you weren't sure before, this is why Cloud9 have really clearly been put at this #1 spot in the LCS. This team, the teamwork here is looking really good. The individual plays have been very good for them. And
he takes damage from a single piercing arrow. Thanatos off to the side, trying to deal with Impact and Darkwings there in the 1v2, while the rest of C9 engages, and he is already down. Hombok in the middle of everybody will fall second as Thanatos goes all out and drags Impact all the way in. Blabber picks up a killing spree there onto Rahel as Darkwings knocks Blabber down, but it's only his Guardian Angel, and now it's an out of mana Hwei. He's out of space, he's out of time, he's dancing out of there.
They're dancing,
gonna dance. I was trying to do the whole tempo call, but they're just gonna rub it in. There's the ace for C9. They're gonna take the Cloud Soul, and the only thing they get to use the speed for is a faster march to the enemy Nexus. 29 minutes into the game, 11,000 gold lead, and C9 is going up 2-0 in this series, showing why they are such heavy favorites.
Yeah, APA was like, all right, I'm gonna let you live.